This is Sulphur Springs Cable Channel 2. The following excerpt from the 1983 Dairy Festival, The Parade, was recorded by the KSST news staff for presentation at this delayed time. Let's go to the parade. Hi, Trav.
Hello, Bill.
Well, hello, JP. Wave and say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Got him. Hello, Edwin.
Want to stop and let's park here?
I'll talk to you.
Al, Cam. Hi, Brad.
Hi, Jim.
Pretty girl.
I got him.
Hi, Zena.
Hi. You didn't say hi, Mom.
Motorcycle. Who's that guy with you? That's funny. How you got over there? Hi.
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hi, Gary.
Say hi, Bill, man. Say hi, Bill.
Who are you? Who are you people? Great. Doing fine. How you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Hi, Stacy. Hi, Vanessa. Well, hi, Susan.
Carol Ann.
Hi there. Right back around.
Hi, Rhonda.
Thomas, Lucy. Hi, guys.
This is Sulphur Springs Cable Channel 2. The preceding program, The Parade of the 1983 Dairy Festival, has been presented as a public service. It was recorded by KSST News. And we got some hum for our second segment. Is the hum gone? Okay, welcome for the second segment of, that's the problem with live television on the networks, they videotape everything just to be sure. Welcome to our second segment of our programming on Saturday morning. Actually, it's about the fourth or fifth segment. And this is going to be a very fine and different change from what we normally have on Saturday morning. Normally what we have is sweaty old boys, because we have been on Saturday morning covering an awful lot of Sulphur Springs high school athletic events. Like this morning, we were covering the simple but wonderful fact that the Sulphur Springs Wildcat baseball team has defeated Liberty ILO and is now district champs for the second year in a row. And we have had teams in state, and we have had teams that have gone all the way up to regional in Denton. And I certainly think that we can salute the Sulphur Springs Independent School District for excellent achievement, not only in athletics, but in UIL's activities as well. We have another group of young ladies, this time, though, who are going to be serving Sulphur Springs and Hopkins County. Well, somebody always has to go first. This are the, come on over. These are the queen candidates for this year's Hopkins County Dairy Festival, and this is, I believe, the silver anniversary. Is that what it's called? Which means what, 25 years? 25. That means, I am sure, that the Dairy Festival began before you were born.
Yes.
Who are you?
Stacy Barnett.
Okay, Stacy, have you been a candidate in this before?
No, sir.
Where do you live?
In Sulphur Springs.
Who are your parents?
Mr. and Mrs. R.V. Barnett.
What sort of talent are you going to be presenting in the talent?
Ballet.
Ballet. Okay, and the talent comes up, I'm trying to look at this, that's a Thursday night, isn't it?
Yes.
At what time, do you know?
7:30.
Have you started rehearsals yet?
No, sir, we start Monday night.
Okay. Hey, thank you very much. And that makes it easy, because the next contestant is going to have a better idea of what sort of questions we're going to be asking on this. You start rehearsals when?
Monday night.
Okay, who are you?
Marla Till.
Okay, where do you live, Marla?
In Sulphur Springs.
Who are your parents?
Mrs. Marion Till and the late Mr. Till.
Okay, how old are you, and what are you doing in school?
I'm 17 years old, and I'm a junior at Sulphur Springs High School. I participate on the varsity tennis team, and I'm a member of FCA and vice president of programs for FHA.
Hey, so you've been quite busy.
Yes, very busy.
And this is a busy season for a dairy festival and graduation and the end of school and all that sort of stuff.
Yes, everything's going to come to a climax, and then everything will be over, and we'll have summer vacation, which will be nice.
Now, another thing, it's going to be a sort of a busy week. Are the candidates involved in practically everything that happens even earlier in the week?
Generally, we have practices Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday we have a style show that we'll all model in. And then we have a milking contest Monday morning, which will be fun for everyone.
Okay. Hey, thank you for talking to me.
Thank you.
May I see somebody else? Again, we're talking about Hopkins County Fall Festival, 25 years of a fall festival. Ooh, it's too bad we can't erase tape. Yeah, I've just been ruined. Hopkins County Dairy Festival, 25 years. I haven't heard you.
Edie McDowell.
Okay, who are your parents, Edie?
Mr. and Mrs. William McDowell.
And you live here in Sulphur Springs?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that I know. What's your talent going to be?
I'm going to play Rhapsody in Blue on the piano.
Okay, somebody has mentioned a milking contest.
Yes.
I don't believe you were raised on a dairy barn.
No, sir.
Have you gotten in any practice, or are you going to do this right the first time?
I've gotten some practice from a couple of friends, but not much.
Did I
Just
ask
enough
you
to
what
make
your
it.
talent was?
Yes, sir. I'm going to play the piano.
Oh, okay. Hey, thank you for talking to me.
Thank
May
you.
I have somebody else? By the way, the reason we are being rather informal with this is that this is one of those early appearances of the girls, and that perhaps what we do here will give you some sort of an idea of what it's going to be like in the spotlight as this week continues. Who are you?
Judy Penn.
Okay, where are you from, Judy?
I'm Sulphur Springs.
Okay, and who are your parents?
Mr. and Mrs. Billy Penn.
You don't live in Sulphur Springs, do you?
No, I live in a little community. It's Shirley.
You live in Shirley, which means that you're not on the cable system.
No, sir.
Which means that Billy had to come into town to see this today. Would you like to move over there and say hi, Dad, or something?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Billy. Okay, and what would your talent be?
It's going to be a speech on Hopkins County with a side story behind it.
Hey, great. And when does the first activity begin? What is the first thing you're involved in, or is this it?
Well, this is one of the first. We have a dairyman's reception tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, great. Hey, thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
by. Okay. Isn't she pretty, Billy? And who are you?
Kristen Hughes,
Where do you live?
Sulphur Springs,
How old are you?
17.
What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Another year. What are you doing? What activities are you involved in?
I'm in FCA, and I'm a photographer at the school. That's about all.
Okay, that's about all. Being a photographer, from what little I have done with it, is a full-time job itself. What will your talent be?
I'm doing a song and skit to Secondhand Rose.
Do I remember, and I have a lousy memory, do I remember you said you were from Sulphur Springs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that mean that you have had any familiarity with dairy cows as we go into the milking contest?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, good. Okay, so she's got an age, and anybody who wants to know how to milk a cow, this is it right here. May I talk to someone else, please? Thank you very much. For those of you who may have tuned in late and want to know what's going on, one of these young ladies will be queen of the Dairy Festival, and the crowning of the queen and the announcement of that crowning will be, it'll be a week from today, and the parade is that same day. Who are you?
Vanessa Meacham,
Okay, how old are you?
17,
What grade are you in?
11th.
You're in the 11th, which is junior, if I remember correctly. What will your talent be in the show?
A Southern Belle skit.
What is a Southern Belle skit?
It's a Southern Belle lady.
Oh, singing or talking, a skit. Does that involve some singing?
It's a story. It's a humorous essay from Irma Bombeck. It was taken from her.
Okay, have you practiced on a cow for the milking contest?
I'm going to this afternoon.
Oh, you are? Well, good luck, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
How many candidates do we have for Queen this year?
10 this year.
10?
Yes,
Who are
sir.
you?
Leslie Thomas.
How old are you, Leslie?
I'm 17.
Who are your parents?
Mr. and Mrs. Dick Thomas.
Where do you live?
I live at 1509 Live Oak Street in Sulphur Springs.
What's so funny about that? Okay, did I ask you your talent?
No, sir.
These things have a tendency to run together. What is
Sure.
it?
I'm playing the flute. I'm playing songs from The Sound of Music.
Okay, are you in the band?
No, sir, I was for 5 years. Now that I'm a member of the Blue Blaze drill team.
Oh, okay, that's the reason I know you. I've seen you out there with the Blue Blazes.
Sure.
So you feel that you'll be all ready for the dairy cow. When does that take place? I can find out myself. The milking
The milking
contest.
Monday at 10:30 on the square.
Okay. You say that as though you're not especially looking forward to
Oh,
this
I really
program.
am. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't care to be kicked, but but I don't think I'll be kicked.
Hey, thank you very much for talking to
Thank
us, and
you.
good luck. See, it's relatively painless. Hi, who are you?
Gay Thomas,
Who are your parents?
Mr. and Ms. Gerald Thomas,
Where do you live?
here in Sulphur Springs.
Okay, I'll ask you the same question. What
Okay.
about the cow?
Nervous.
Have you milked a cow?
Never.
She's going to practice on a cow this afternoon.
I'm a joiner, I hope.
Oh, you are? Who's donating the cow? Do we know? And what is your talent going to be?
I'm going to do a comedy routine through the Art of Mime.
Okay. That sounds like... Mime is what?
It's like a skit or something, but you don't ever talk, and you use mostly just expressions with your face and your arms and that type of thing.
Do you know the name, and I shouldn't be asking strange questions at a time like this, but do you know the name of the Frenchman who's supposed to be so good at that? I saw him on television not too long ago.
Marcel Marceau.
Okay, our camera person knows. Marcel Marceau. Have you seen some people who do some excellent mime?
I saw him the other night on TV also.
Oh, isn't he great?
I loved it.
I still think that probably one of the greatest guys on mime, though, was Red Skelton. Have you ever seen any of Red Skelton's
That's
mime?
where I got my idea started rolling, from Red Skelton.
It is.
Some of the old hobo routines.
A number of years ago, probably before you... Do we have plenty of videotape in time? A number of years ago, probably... I know we got plenty of videotape. A number of years ago, probably before you were born, Red Skelton, in his prime, went to Moscow. And they pulled in all of the children in all of the embassies from all around the world, every conceivable language, and in the entire presentation of to all of these young people and embassy people, not one word was spoken. And through mime, I think everybody understood exactly what was going on. Mime is difficult, isn't it?
It is, in a way. You've got to express a point without being able just to come out and say it. You've got to show them how you feel about it and get the point across to them.
You find out how important facial and body gestures are,
very
don't you?
much.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you to do any of it here, but we'll certainly try to videotape and have it on. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, who are you?
Rochelle Browning.
Okay, and you're not a contestant.
No, sir.
Are they going to have to drag you kicking and screaming out of office? Has it been a nice year? You're the reigning queen.
Right.
Okay. Has it been a nice year?
Yes, very enjoyable.
What have you done? Where have you been? Have you represented Dairy Festival?
How have I represented Dairy
Yes.
Festival? I've gone to several pageants, the Salt Festival and the Gilmer Jamboree. And I've attended the Queen State at the State Fair, and I've attended several ribbon cuttings in
Yes,
Sulphur Springs.
Met you at many ribbon cuttings here in Sulphur Springs. What was your talent? Do you remember? I'm sure you do.
Yes. I did a song from a chorus line called Nothing.
Oh, yes, I remember it very well. I think we may even have a little piece of videotape on it around here somewhere. This is that trite old question, and I really don't know that there's much of an answer to it, but there comes a point up there when everybody is standing on stage, and we know who has won, and we know the first runner-up, and everybody is listening for a name. Can you describe what happens when that name turns out to be yours, and it suddenly dawns on you you're it?
Well, it's a nice feeling. I was really excited, surprised.
Okay.
But excited.
Have you been able to, or will you, be giving this group of young ladies some tips on what it's like and how to do it?
Yes, I will.
You'll be working with them throughout the weekend.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And our thanks to you for the tremendous job you've done. And she mentioned a number of things that I didn't know about, but the tremendous job she has done at all of these ribbon cuttings and other activities has been an excellent representative of Dairy Festival. Is that our group? Okay, we had two that... Do we know just offhand who the two are who were not here? Carol Ann Kelty. Uh-huh. And Lori Emerson. Okay. Okay. I want to do one more thing. Lena May, come on up. Don't give me that what. Come on over here. Lena May, it's been going... I hug on Lena May quite a bit. We might as well go ahead and do it on camera.
Sure.
Okay, it's 25 years. Were you here for the first one?
I was.
Who
You
got
were
this?
too.
Yes, I know I was too. Right? How did this happen? Did suddenly somebody over a cup of coffee say, "Hey, we ought to have a dairy festival"? What happened? How did this get started?
We decided we were it, so we had to prove it. We went to Gilmer Jamboree and decided we can do that same thing in Sulphur Springs.
Oh.
So we did it.
Was the first year a pretty good performance?
It was delightful. We had royalty. We had everything we had asked for. Girls, boys, mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers. Everybody was there. And it was very successful.
You mean the first one was a success?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, who just came in? Carol Ann, come on over. Carol Ann just arrived. Oh, by the way, if you can imagine what sort of a problem would be involved in getting this many young ladies all together at one single place at one single time, the logistics of this whole week is going to be something too. Who are you?
I'm Carol Ann Kelty.
Okay, who are your parents, Carol Ann?
Tim and Karen.
Okay, where do you live?
In Sulphur Springs.
What will your talent be?
I'm singing and dancing a little bit to a song called Rapid Roy.
I never heard that. Probably everybody else knows. Is this your first year in the contest?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Uh-huh.
Man, what big eyes you have.
Oh, thank you.
They'll even get bigger, I imagine, when I ask the second question. Have you ever milked a cow?
No.
The couple of people out there going to practice this afternoon, do you want to go with them?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I just wonder who's going. You know, the cow that they practice on ought to get some sort of recognition, like a hero's medal or something. Hey, thank you and good luck.
Well, thank you.
Okay. Anyway, come on back. We hadn't finished. Okay, and so since then we have had 24, and this is number 25. And the big thing that I would like to ask you, and you could probably do it from memory because you've lived with it so long, run through our activities and what folks have in store for them, with maybe some sort of an idea of, gee, if I'd like to see some of this, do I need tickets, and where do I get a ticket, and that sort of thing. Talk to me about it.
Tomorrow afternoon from 2 until 4. That's Sunday afternoon. After Mother's Day has almost left the
After
family.
you have taken care of Mother.
Right. I'm out to the Dairyman's reception and an antique show at the Civic Center. Then Monday at 10:30, we have the milking contest on the square.
Yes, we know.
And then we're going to have an ice cream eating contest.
Oh, that's the one between the city commissioners and the county commissioners.
Right.
I think the city commissioners are reigning champs.
Well, I don't know. I know they need a lot of ice cream.
Okay.
Then Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m., the Newcomers Club is sponsoring a tea and style show at the Civic Center. Then Thursday,
Dairy and Livestock Show.
Right.
And Don Scrimpsher normally handles those, but Don had a little pump trouble, and we are going to ask Dwight Brune to be out and be covering the Dairy and the Livestock Show.
All right, that's all day.
Uh-huh. And then at 8 till 9:30, the Dairy Foods Contest, the Tasting Bee from 11 until 12 noon, and then at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday.
That's when you will see the talent and beauty at the Civic Center beginning at 7:30, along with a lot of other things. I think they have a lot of little ones in that, oh, you just can't
This
miss.
is the talent show where we do the miming and all that sort of stuff, and it's Wednesday.
No,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay, at 7:30 at the Civic Center.
Right.
Okay.
Then Friday, all day, the Dairy and Livestock Show.
Uh-huh.
And then at 6:30 in the evening, we have the ice cream freeze-off. You going to enter that? You think you will?
I think you've got me so tied up in activities that I'll be doing. Haven't you told me I'm supposed to be somewhere Friday night or?
Oh, indeed,
or
Bill.
I'm
You better be there.
Okay.
Then Saturday, May the 14th, all day, the show, and then at 1:30 is the parade.
Okay.
Now that parade is going to be something else.
Is everybody on floats?
Yes.
Everybody has a float.
And we have a number of out-of-town guests, so everybody will be there. Then at 8 p.m., the pageant and the coronation. And that is going to be a show. I don't say it like I'm supposed to. Shoe. Thank you. A shoe, right.
We work well together.
I think so, too. Then at 9:30, the reception, the Young Homemakers reception. Now, I failed to say something about the carnival.
Okay.
And they're going to have a carnival beginning at, let's see, I believe that begins Thursday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
It's a Kmart. Yeah, go ahead and use names.
Right, all right. Kmart parking lot.
Okay.
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 Let's all be there.
So we've got another big one coming up.
Right.
Now, how about participation as far as the general public is concerned? Somebody who moved into Sulphur Springs and Hopkins County just this year and had the slightest idea of what we're talking about. Are some of these ticket affairs, and how do you get tickets?
Oh, I forgot to tell them they'll have to have some tickets, didn't I? They have to have tickets to the talent show, and then they have to have tickets to the coronation, the pageant, And anything else? Oh, they had to have tickets to the tea and style show.
Oh, that's right.
The newcomers.
But it's worth it.
Oh, indeed. Sure. And the tasting bee, thank you. The tasting bee from 11 till 12 noon on Thursday.
Excuse me.
Yes.
While you're talking, ladies, would you come and make a bunch behind us so we won't have just this green old drape over here? We're just about through, Terry. Terry, oh, by the way, Linda is on camera, and I've now given Linda a problem because we'd like to pan some faces. Yeah, just make a bunch. Linda, you might pan, which is an expression that's not derogatory. You might pan the entire group of faces here as we take a look at a bunch of lovely young ladies, including our reigning queen. Right. And we're going to find out who the new Miss Sulphur Springs is. About what time that's going to happen?
I would say about 9 o'clock on Saturday night. Now, Lynn Massengale is our production man for the pageant, and he is terrific. He's fixed something that you haven't seen in Sulphur Springs before. It's Broadway.
I know. What, anything special on the stage this year? I heard him talking about something, and at about that time, something comes out or something.
Oh, yes. You have to be there and see it. Oh, you can't.
You told me I was going to be there.
I know, and I want everybody else to be there. I don't want to tell them about it. They can come see it. Sure.
Okay, we need to get out of here.
It's fun.
Can we back up? I would like, that's as far as you can back up. Would everybody take a look at the monitor and see that everybody is in the bunch here? And we'll be semi-serious for just a moment. These are the young ladies, with the exception of me and Lena May and the current queen, from whom next year's Dairy Festival queen will be chosen. It is a tremendous honor, and again, as I have said in some of the high school athletic events and the UIL events, there are no losers.
Oh, indeed.
You end up with a queen, but everybody is a winner in the
Everybody's a winner. All of these girls will tell you that they have already won, in attitudes especially.
Haven't you found over the years that being a contestant in this is of great inestimable value to the young person? The poise that you develop, the ability to function under pressure, like my stupid questions. This is very important in lifetime.
Yes, I think if they'll question those girls who are going to come back here for Saturday night. By the way, we're having the Queens of the Past on Saturday night. We forgot them. Oh dear. And they've been so enthusiastic about coming back, and we only have 5 who won't be here.
Out of 24 years.
24.
Okay, we need to wrap it up and get out of here. We'll be covering the activities, hopefully like a blanket, as it continues on big-time television in the ballparks, and when they pan the crowd in some of the half-hysterical quiz shows they have on TV. Anytime the camera goes by somebody, they wave and very stupidly say, "Hi, Mom," and I would like to congratulate the girls that none of them did. But I really think I'm going to ask them to, because tomorrow is Mother's Day, and while we're all here on camera, let's just all do that and say, "Hi, Mom," and have a great Mother's Day. That's it. Thank you very much, and we'll see you throughout the week.
Thank you, Ben.